But as closer I get to the ring, I'm more confident. Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god. No one can beat me.
A good fight is just to be diligent and committed and disciplined, doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
You're not doing it with passion and love, and you're just doing it for money. It's the emotional outcome is going to be disastrous.
Not necessarily the size of the guy, you know what I mean? It's basically the spirit and the competitive in his heart.
As we get older, we lose our hair, we lose our teeth, we lose our mothers.
Talent? I don't believe in talent.
Many times I quit boxing before I even became a professional boxer.
He's an American former professional boxer. He was known for his ferocious and intimidating boxing style, as well as his controversial behavior inside and outside the ring. Nicknamed Iron or Kid Dynamite, he's considered to be one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. He's Mike Tyson, and here's my take on his top 10 rules for success. Number 10 is my personal favorite, so I'm curious to find out which one you guys like the most, and make sure to stick around all the way to the end for some special bonuses.
While I'm in the dressing room, 5 minutes before I come out, my gloves are laced up. I'm breaking my gloves down. I'm pushing the lever in the back of my glove, breaking the middle of the gloves so my knuckle could pierce through the leather. I feel my knuckle piercing against the tight leather gloves on the everlast boxing glove. When I come out, I have supreme confidence, but I'm scared to death. I'm totally afraid. I'm afraid of everything. I'm afraid of losing. I'm afraid of being humiliated, but I'm totally confident. The closer I get to the ring, the more confidence I get. The closer, more confidence I get. The closer, more confidence I get. All during my training, I've been afraid of this man. I thought this man might be capable of beating me. I've dreamed of him beating me, but I always stayed afraid of him. But as closer I get to the ring, I'm more confident. Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god. No one can beat me. I walk around the ring, but I never take my eyes off my opponent. I keep my eyes on him, even if he's ready and pumping. He can't wait to get his hands on me as well. I keep my eyes on him. I keep my eyes on him. I keep my eyes on him. Then once I see a chink in his armor, boom, and one of his eyes may move, and then I know I have him. Then when he comes to the center of the ring, he still looks at me with his piercing look, and as if he's not afraid. But he already made that mistake when he looked down for that 1/10 of a second. I know I had him. He'll fight hard for the first 2 or 3 rounds, but I know I already broke his spirit. During the fight, I'm supremely confident. I'm moving my head, he's throwing punches. I'm making him miss and I'm countering. I'm hitting him to the body, I'm punching him real hard. And I'm punching, when I'm punching him, I know he's not able to take my punches. 1, 2, 3 punches, I'm throwing him punches and bunches. He goes down, he's out. I'm victorious. Mike Tyson, greatest fighter that ever lived.
A good fighter is not necessarily the greatest fighter that ever lived. It's where you want to go. You know what I mean? A good fighter is just to be diligent and committed and disciplined, doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. You know, always testing yourself and forcing yourself to the limits, you know? If you know you, if you love women, then deny yourself that. You know what I mean? That's what success in general is all about, sacrifice. From my experience, of any little success I may have had, just be willing to sacrifice, you know. Unfortunately, sometimes you can't have fun accomplishing your goals. And when sometimes people don't have the determination, the will, and the steadfastness, the tenacity, they give in under the slightest struggle.
I don't want to do anything unless I'm passionate about it. You know, I don't care any money. That's what I learned about peace and happiness. That if you're not doing it with passion and love, and you're just doing it for money, it's the emotional outcome is going to be disastrous. And that's from my experience. That's just really what I know. So I know it has to be just for pure passion and a love for what I'm doing.
As a smaller boxer yourself in terms of stature, how do you take on these big guys with a big reach?
I don't know. It's not necessarily the size of the guy, you know what I mean? It's basically the spirit and the competitive in his heart. You know, if a guy wants to fight, he could be 4'2" and fight a guy 6'9". You know, if you want to fight, you're going to fight and you're going to do well. That's just the average of law here in the game of boxing. If you really want to do it, you're going to do well.
But what I found out in life, as life goes on, life is about losing. As we get older, we lose our hair, we lose our teeth, we lose our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, and but it's the ones who overcome, they're lost in life and could shun away adversity and always willing to fight it at every particular moment in life. are the ones that are able to transcend and be able to spread the word to other people who's in that same particular genre as they are.
In order to be great, you know what I mean, you gotta be prepared to fail greatly as well. You know what I mean? It's all about how you handle the failures, you know, and I'm good at handling failures, and I'm good at handling this. I don't know, I'm not that good at handling success. I can handle failure better than I can handle success.
I feel I was born to fight because I have no other interest in anything else. Everybody's a fighter in their own right. You're a fighter, I'm a fighter. Everyone that's in this room, even the newspapermen, they're fighters. But everybody don't get up every morning and run. Everybody don't go to the gym every morning. And everybody don't have enough discipline to wait in the locker room for 2 hours or 3 hours, then go in the ring and do what they've been taught all those years in the gym. And so that's what separates a champion from a mediocre fighter.
What about talent?
Talent? I don't believe in talent. Well, some people, they have talent. It's good. It helps when you have talent. As long as you have a lot of determination and willpower, that's all you need. And you have to have the will to win.
We all know about your love for Cus D'Amato. How much of him is in you when you're doing this?
I don't know. I'm just not him. Maybe if I continue to do this for another 20 years or so, I may be somewhere in there close to his level of protection of his fighters. But as of now, no, it's not there yet. I'm just not as seasoned experiences as Mr. D'Amato was.
You speak of him in the present tense. He's very much with you at all times?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Would you have him as one of the most special people in your life?
Absolutely. No one could inspire me as much as he did. You know, if I was discouraged, I say, you know, because sometimes I'm sure in your field, you say, well, really, things may have got difficult, something may happen in your life. I don't want to do this no more. We all go through that. I don't want to do this no more. And he would inspire me to say, hey, this is the route to go. He would inspire me to want to do. Many times I quit boxing. Before I even became a professional boxer, as an amateur, I quit. I didn't want to do it. And he gave me the inspiration and the reason why I should be doing this. My whole job was just to inflict pain in people's minds. A lot had to do with intimidation factor. Yeah. That's the biggest aspect of anything in life is intimidation. Because once a person who's a great anything is intimidated, he can no longer perform under the high level that he's normally accustomed to working because he's intimidated and he's shut down. Yeah. And listen, I'm the master of that. I put it out, I was going to be the most intimidating athlete in the history of the world of sports. Forget that. Forget boxing. The history of the world of sports. You know, and you have to be willing. Boxing and sports and everything. In life is all about a bluff. It's almost like playing cards. Life. I say more so than I say shooting dice. Yeah. You know, because you could change dice and stuff, but they can't. They're hard. They can't mold. You know what I mean? You just gotta. If you're just shooting them, you can shoot. Cards could bend. Yeah. Cards could bend like life. Us in life, we can bend. And even though we got a bad hand, that don't mean we're gonna lose the game. Right. You know what I mean? We're gonna stay in there, we're gonna hold it to the end. And it's the same way in fighting and in life. Because we were born in swallows and sewers and gutters, that don't mean we're gonna stay there if we have the desire and willpower, perseverance to be able to endure the pain. Yeah. We gotta endure that pain. You know, look at me, everybody likes me now. Yeah. I'm the last man standing. Everybody likes the last man.
What will people remember about Mike Tyson 50 years from now?
50 years? I don't know, that's the most destructive, ferocious fighting machine that God ever created. Yeah, that's what I think.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.